Hello. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. I'm going to show you one of my cool gifts. I'm so excited about this gift. Look at this. Cool apron with Granny Cat. Yeah. Granny Cat. And I got lights to enhance my cooking. I have the best family in the world. And a book to teach me how to make better videos. So we're going to work on, I'm making some sauteed onions, grilling a couple steaks. A few things going on. Gotta get this boil in the bag out of the pot. Here we go. So if you'd like to join me, cool. If not, I'll still have fun all by myself. But you can watch me cook like I always do. All right. Let us cut some light on the subject, shall we? There we go. There we go. Okay, we are going to get busy. All right. Hello, how you doing? I'm about to grill some steaks. Hi. Oh, hey, sweetheart. You know me, we always eat late. You know how that go. That's the best time to eat when you're not supposed to be. Happy Mother's Day. You're an awesome mom, by the way. This is my grandkids are just amazing. They are half me, you know what I'm saying, you know. Happy Mother's Day, sweetheart. That's my amazing daughter, you guys. She is so awesome. She really is. She got twins. You know how much work twins are? And a boy and a girl. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Born on the 4th of July. That means they're little firecrackers. But they are amazing. Yes. So I'm getting some onions ready to saute. Because I'm going to grill some steaks. I'm just waiting for the grill to get hot. And then I'm going to make some stir-fried vegetables over there. I got purple cauliflower. Isn't that pretty? Bell pepper. Some carrots. Some broccoli. Some good stuff. Yeah. Let's get some food together here. I'll show you how to make the restaurant style onions, which they are the best. Throw some of this away. I love my apron. It is so cool. I got two. I got a white one that's hanging over on the door. See, I'll show you. Walk over here so I'm going to make something to walk in a minute. So see my other one? Granny Cat. There we go. There you go, Granny Cat. See right there, Granny Cat. Turn, don't turn, Granny Cat. She's going to turn. But here's the first one. Granny Cat. Yeah. I am thrilled. Yes, I am. I should be done and in the bed by 11. Hopefully. But I'm hungry. So, and I don't like to eat out, so I'm going to have to cook something. I need more onions. Yeah, that's a lot of onions, isn't it? It is a lot of onions. All right, let's go over to the stove and let's make the sauteed onions. Shall we? Are we ready? Okay, here we go. I'll show you how to do that. Okay. All right. There is the skillet. See? All right, so what we're going to do is, first we're going to spray it. Spray it with some cooking spray. You know, I'm a Pam person. Some olive oil. Just a little bit. Maybe that's about maybe a half a tablespoon. All right. And last but not least, half stick of butter. Real butter, not margarine, butter. It's not last but not least. That is right at 2 tablespoons. See that? Didn't even look, did I? Because I just got it like that. We're going to do one more. So we'll make 3 tablespoons. All right. So you get olive oil and butter. Try to brighten that up for you guys. Let's see if I can get my light to set. 1 second. Lift it up. There we go. Is that a little bit better? I think it is. Okay, 1 second. Bring the light a little closer. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, you're going to put in this, cut it out. You see? Good. Okay. Then about a tablespoon of sugar. Just a minute. Sorry. Just a second. Alright, can you still see? Great. Alright, I'm going to put in a half a teaspoon of salt. I like to use kosher salt. It's better, it's bigger pieces. And a half a teaspoon of that. Okay. And pepper. But I like to put a tablespoon of pepper. So put in a tablespoon of big granules, not those little specks. Put in some big granules. Alright. So you want to let that get hot. And then we're going to put the onions in it. This actually caramelizes the onions. The sugar does. And it really makes some awesome onions and steaks. It really does. So let that get good and hot. Alright, here's the onions. They're waiting right there. Okay. I think that griddle might be hot outside for me to go throw the steaks out here. So give me a second. And these are the steaks. They're going out. They have Montreal steak seasoning on them. And you put mustard. Mustard seals in your steaks. And really, you believe it or not, you won't taste the mustard. It just is amazing for steaks. So you do it on this side. You flip it over and put mustard on the other side. So I'm going to run outside for a second. I'll be right back. Keep an eye on my stuff right there, okay? Alright, steaks are outside, and this is going in the dishwasher. Put it in there. 1 second. Rinse it off. Alright. Okay. Now, that's done. And see, now it's ready for the onions. So now, we're going to take them and put our onions in here, because I love sauteed onions with steak, don't you? That is so good. Put them all in there, try to break them up. And then you don't bother them for a few minutes. You want them to get brown before you flip them. It's hard to, because you're going to be so tempted to. Well, you do it initially, just to get them well coated with the butter and everything. A little bit all the way around. Whoop, I'm flipped out. Now I'm not going to put all of these in here. This is going to be done in batches because I like a lot of onions with my steak. And I don't care about my breath either. Don't care. I love onions. Don't care. I only got one sweetheart to kiss. And he don't mind my onions, do you, baby? So I think he's probably watching. So the onions are sauteing. Yes, there's an onion skin in there, but hey, it's natural. All right, now those are going to saute. We're going to leave those bad boys alone. I'm not going to even think about them. We're going to go back over here, and we're going to cut some veggies, because I'm going to do a stir-fry veggies, okay? So let me get the light over here out the way, and I'll be back for you. 1 second. Uh-oh. Careful. There we go. Alrighty. Now those onions are going to be cooking for a while. I'm not going to touch them. I'm not going to bother them. I'm going to let them saute and let them get brown all by themselves. Okay? So we're going to move back over here. Let's get some veggies going. Here we go. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do with these veggies, I'm going to do them 2 ways. I'm going to do half of them stir fry with some yum-yum-licious stir-fry mix I have here. And the other half I'm going to steam and put butter on them. Yes, butter. But that's what I do. Let me get the steamer out. Okay. There we go. I got the steamer out, so I got to get it hot and get it started. Here out the way, let it start to get itself nice and hot. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. And I'm done with this. Put them away. Basket going. And I'm going to steam half of these veggies in my handy dandy steamer. So I'm going to start getting it hot. So I'm going to do that right quick. Okay. Now, I put those taquitos up. Okay. Alright, let me get the cord. 1 second. I have a cord can. I have to go through it and find the cord. 1 second. Here it is. Okay. It's a cord cookie jar. I have a lot of cords. I have a lot of kitchen equipment. Alright, so now the steamer gets plugged up. And it can start doing its little magic. Like I need it to do. There we go. Alright. Now, I want to turn around and mess with those onions, but I'm not going to. Can't do it. So now I'm going to chop up half of these that are going to go in the steamer. And the other half are going to be sauteed. So, I'm going to cut this bell pepper down the middle. Put half back in there, take half the broccoli out, take a carrot, and half of this beautiful purple cauliflower. Isn't that lovely? It's beautiful. Fresh vegetables are so good for you. There we go. All right, that's about half. Yep, that's half. Okay, and I'm gonna do this. Alright, the cauliflower, I don't want it broken down into little bitty pieces, so I'm just going to break it into florets. I'm going to put it over here in the bowl, so I'm going to get everything mixed up. Okay, as well as the broccoli. So I'm break it into florets, because this is going to be steamed. And then I'm going to put butter on it. I'm going to end up with that core. No use for that. Just finish this purple. I'm so tempted to cut this purple because it's so pretty. Make sure it's all mixed in there, but well, just a little break it. I'll break it a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit. Sometimes you could just make your food exciting just by buying different things like this, you know what I mean? And it's so much better for you than the canned stuff or the frozen. And it's cheap, believe it or not. Fresh stuff doesn't cost as much as people want to make you believe it. It really doesn't. It's not. Alright, so now we're going to take half this bell pepper. I'm going to cut it into strips. Let me move out a little bit so you can see. There we go. Get rid of this trash. I'm not going to touch those onions yet. I'm not going to touch those onions. Nope, I'm not. I'm not. I want them to get burned. A nice little sear on one side. That's what I want. Alright, bell pepper. I'm going to cut it this way. Cut out this inside out. I have big knives, people, but I have little hands, so I prefer to use small knives. I have a million knives. I have a drawer full of knives, actually. But I don't like big knives. They're for my family's all 6 feet, pretty much. Everybody in my whole life is over 6 feet tall. I'm only 5'4". So, they use the big knives. I use the baby knife. Kind of like, the 3 Bears. Everybody uses what's just right for them. And this is just right for mama. That's how it works out. You know what I'm saying? So, we're making us a nice... This I'm going to steam. The other part I'm going to stir fry in the wok with some stir-fry seasoning. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And you see all these pretty peppers? You see these? These are banana peppers and some cubanals and some other ones. I'm going to make those into stuffed peppers with cheese in them. Yes, I am. All right, that bell pepper's done. Now we're going to cut this carrot up into small pieces, and we're going to do it at a slant. Yes, we are. We don't want it real big. It's easy to cut a carrot in a slant. It's no big deal. It's getting thick up here at the top, y'all. I also am not checking my steak yet because I like my steaks well done. So my steak's out there probably boiling, burning itself away. I like it that way. Alright, carrots go in the mix. There we go. Alright. Now some snow peas. Now these bubbies, I think they're going to be okay. Sometimes you have to pull the strings at the end, but I think these are okay. But we will slice them in half, because it just makes it better when you want to eat them and they're not whole. Slice them, no big special way, just slice them in half. Sometimes they're good to slice on a slant too, but I'm not going to worry about that today. No, I'm not. I'm going to get all this goodness in the steamer and let it do its magic. Yes, I am. And a couple of green onions. Did I miss anything? Nope. Alrighty. I'm not even going to put salt and pepper because I'm going to steam it. So, I'm going to put it on the top steamer basket. Whoa! Because I don't want it so close to the water where it will, I want it to stay kind of crispy. So, this is going to steam. The water's not even hot yet, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in there anyway. Okay, now that is doing its magic. There we go. I'm going to have to cook the rest of those up because they're going to go in the stir fry, like I said. Let's clean this up a bit. It's kind of messy. Oh, get the dish rag. Where's my dish rag? Yes. All right, and it's time for me to turn these onions over. So we'll go over there and take a look at that. Okay. Ready to go look at the onions? All right. There are the onions that we have been sauteing. And you see? Now they've got a nice brown. See that? They got a nice brown on one side. See that? You're gonna flip them. They got that char like a steakhouse. And then you're not gonna do. You're gonna let them do their thing for a few more minutes, and then they'll be done. Just like a steakhouse. Not overcooked, but you still get that nice char on it. And that's what the sugar does. But you don't taste it. It's not, believe me, it's not going to be like the onions are going to be sweet. They're not. So now, they're going to stay in this like that for a few more minutes because they got to get brown on the other side. And that's how you do steakhouse onions. You always do a combination of olive oil, butter, salt, pepper, and a little sugar. Let it melt, then put the onions in, and resist the temptation to flip them, to be messing with them, because you just break the onions down real bad. So this is going to do this on, I have an electric stove, and it is on a 9, it's on a 7. So you're going to leave it on a 7, leave it alone, fight yourself, but you also need to do it in cast iron. If you want to really get a good sear on your onions, you need to invest in a cast iron. It'll last you forever. Seriously. I mean, you can have a cast iron skillet that's 100 years old. I'm not joking. Just has to take a little work to take care of it, not much. But those are sauteed, and I gotta go check my steaks. I'll be right back. Where are the tongs at? I gotta flip my steak. I'll be right back. My steak is beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and I've got some seafood in the oven. Let me check on the salmon I got. In a second. Some of this is for lunches for the week. That's what I cook it for. That's a piece of mahi-mahi. And it is nice and done. I'm going to set that over here away. Alright, and I got 2 pieces of salmon, and they are done. I'm going to set out the way. Okay, let's double check the salmon just to make sure. Yes, it is flaky and it is perfect. It's done. That's good too. Okay, so that is off. I do this wash. Let me move this hot water out the way. And my water is over there now. Because that's what we're going to do with the other half of those veggies. Don't touch the onions. I want to, but I can't. Let's go back over here and get these other veggies ready so we can saute them, shall we? Alright, here we go. We're back over here. Now, these lovelies are steaming lovely. See how that steam basket is going? Now we're going to take the other half of these and get them ready for us to saute them with some stir fry. And just have the veggies 2 different ways. I'm making lunches. So, like I said, you can do a lot of things with a little money. You really can. It doesn't have to cost you a lot. But it's better for you. You're not out there standing in a McDonald's line thinking, God, I hate this food. I hate this food so much. You don't have to do that. And you can pick any veggie you like. Seriously. You can do it. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. You're probably, average person is usually up at this time, watching TV or sitting around before they get ready for work, winding down. Well, you can have something cooking in the stove. Like you saw, I had salmon in there. Salmon's done. It's already done. I didn't have to do anything but put it on the stove and get it ready, put a few little things in it. It was done. And tomorrow you'll be so happy when you're not standing in the line somewhere, spending $10 for a crappy hamburger that you're thinking to yourself, this tastes terrible. And they got me for $10 more. And this probably would not even cost $10 worth of veggies. I'm not joking. I buy a lot of fruits and vegetables, as you can see, so. That's how we live our life. Yes, we do. I try to live, not necessarily saying super healthy. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to read. No, you won't. Don't be silly. If you have that problem, but the average person does not have gas from eating veggies. Seriously. Or you got a digestive problem, a gastric issue, darling. I'm trying to tell you. Sauteed veggies. You eat Chinese food, right? There's veggies all in Chinese food. You have gas from eating Chinese food? Think logically. If that's the excuse you use, then what are you eating? Oh my God, what are you eating? If you think vegetables are like bad, what are you eating? I'm curious. You know, the sad thing, people always find an excuse why they can't, but not why they can. You know? It's amazing. There's always an excuse why I can't. I can't because it's going to give me gas. I can't because I only have 30 minutes before I have to go to bed. This is not for everybody, you know? But it is for people that want to save some money. That's what it's for. Or people that want something that tastes good. Nothing's better on a long work week than having something that you genuinely or enjoy eating. You know what I mean? Hi. Nothing makes me happier, especially if you had a long day at work and the day is just kind of growing along crappy. You be thinking to yourself, God, it'd be nice to just have something. It just makes you feel good. Like I make these little strawberry parfaits with some angel food cake or pound cake, whichever you like. Some Cool Whip and some fresh strawberries and put them in the freezer. Get them frozen in little cups. Freeze them solid. By lunchtime, they'll be thawed out and perfect and still cold. And you'd have yourself a little magical treat to not make you feel like you're not even at work. You know what I mean? You don't have to feel like you're there. You feel like a little bit of a treat away from work. And yet you didn't spend a whole bunch of money. Strawberries are cheap right now. So, let's get rid of some of this trash. Alright, I think these onions are just about... Yep. These onions are right. I flipped one more time, people. I'll show you in a minute. I flipped them one more time. Let me get the last of the stuff in so I can get this stir fry done. Alright. I like stir fry fresh vegetables. They're so good. I'm going to do them in a little bit of sesame oil and olive oil combination because sesame oil goes a long way as far as taste. You don't want a lot of it, but you need some oil to saute it so the olive oil does not overpower anything. So that's a perfect combination if you want to do a stir fry. A little bit of sesame, a little bit more of the olive oil. Keep it simple. I'm just going to cut that off because I'm tired of fighting with it. How about that? Alright. I want these pieces a little smaller. I don't want them all to be real big. Okay. I'm going to cut these onions off here in a second. I'm going to go outside and get my steak off the grill. Because it is well done. Well done. That's how I like it. I like my steak to be burnt to the crisp. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I am not ashamed to say so. What the heck is that? I don't like it when I see something nipped out of it. There you go. Alright. don't want these to oversteam. I want them to still be kind of al dente and still crispy. Keep an eye on them. And see, this is lunch for the week. I've made some salmon. I'm making veggies 2 ways. I made salmon 2 ways. Well, actually 3 ways. I got one piece I'm going to put out on the grill, but I got to make some sauce for it. And all I do is pack it up. And I got lunch all week, plus dessert, because I got a lot of fresh fruit I bought. Or even my little parfaits. Yes, yes, yes. Which goes a long way with the 1 pack of strawberries and a little bit of pound cake. Alright, these onions are done. They are perfect. I'm going to show you the perfect steakhouse onions. Look at those onions. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. There you go. See how perfect they are? That is steakhouse onions, people. Perfect. And yes, they have that nice crispiness to them. And they are sizzling hot. And perfect. But I gotta take this off the eye because they will keep going in the cast iron skillet. There we go. Off the eye. Back over here because I'm gonna put that wok on that eye. But I'm gonna put. Do I want any more carrot? Think we need any more carrot? I don't think we need more carrot, do you? Nah, I think we're good on carrots, don't you? I like carrots. I think we're good. Think so? Okay. Now we're gonna take this over to the wok with the stir fry seasoning. These are really good carrots. They're really sweet. Delicious. Yummy. I'm sorry. Okay. No more carrots. Okay. Thank you. No more carrots. Alright. Now, wok. Let me get a pot holder for that. I burn myself. There we go. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to spray a little Pam in there. Pam in the wok. I'm a big Pam lady. Love Pam. Okay. A little bit of sesame oil. Just a little bit. Because it really takes the flavor really, it's got a deep, deep flavor to it. And then a little bit of olive oil. You want to get that really hot in the wok. You want to stir fry these really quick. Okay. Put the olive oil, any olive oil will do. I'm just in love with pumpkin. Put the sesame oil up. Okay. And another can of ham up. Now, let me get a wooden spoon for that. 1 minute. Okay. Now I'm going to go outside and grab these steaks off the grill. I'll be right back. They're starting to get hot. I'll be right back. We're going to do the stir fry. All right. Here are the steaks. They are done. Do they look good? And they're a little rare. So they're perfect. I do like mine well done, but I'm going to live with it because I don't feel like waiting. Now, I've got the olive oil and I've got the sesame oil hot. We've got all our mixed vegetables. We're going to throw them in for a very quick stir fry. Very fast. Turn it up higher. Should have been higher, but I didn't want to Need to undertend it too high. I'm gonna get them stir fried together pretty quick. Want it hot and fast. After I get them going, then I'm gonna add the spice, but I'm not gonna add it until almost at the end. And I don't want to add too much oil because I don't want them soaking in oil. The wok should do everything we need with a little bit of oil. Well, I might need to add a little bit more. I don't want them greasy. We're going to let them ride on what they got right now. Let them do what they do. You see all the pretty colors? You got bell pepper, you got green onion, you got broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. I'm going to let that saute. The onions are done. The seafood's done. And the steamer, I got to take that and cut that off. Almost. We got a few minutes. As soon as it gets to where it needs to be, we're going to add some of this to it. And I have extra onions left from my steak. So you know what I'm going to do? Nah, I got the green onions. I was going to add it in there, but I won't. I won't do it. No, I won't. There you go. That's what I like to hear. It's starting to get hot. It's starting to get right. Yes, there we go. This will be yummy tomorrow, I'm telling you. And it's so pretty. That's what makes it fun to eat it. Just all the pretty colors. Makes it fun to eat stuff that is pretty. Now, this has garlic, brown sugar, sea salt, 5-spice powder, red pepper. But you know what 5-spice powder is. It's anise, cinnamon, cloves. You know what that is. And it actually has dehydrated bell pepper in it as well. And green onion. So you're going to get a little bit of that Asian flair. I'm just going to sprinkle a little. You don't need to add any salt and pepper because I'm sure this has it in it. You know, you add what you feel like you like. But I want the veggies to taste like it. So there we go. That was about a teaspoon. I'm not much of a measurer, but I got to start learning to be that way, especially since I want to start sharing my recipes with everybody. So I'm going to start, I'm going to start actually measuring from now on, I promise. That's the right thing to do. See how it's breaking down? It's very hot. I want it to get a little bit more done. See how it's getting brown? The egg, see how that? That's when it's getting yummy. Yeah. It can still say crisp, but I want it to get a little done and take on the flavor of the spices that you can see are picking up on each piece. Every piece got a little bit of that spice. And believe it or not, that's probably all you're going to need. Saute that for a few minutes. I'm going to get this steak on a plate. Now, steak. Some of these sauteed onions. Across the top of my steak. I've got some broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots that are boiled in the bag. Sometimes you still got to resort to the what you could say. Come on, come on. I'm not going to do everything natural. Come on. So, yeah. Okay. Now, that's pretty close. You see how hot that eye is. I'm only going to let it, I think I'm not going to cut it off because I don't want to get it too well done. I want them to stay crispy. Because when you heat it up, you don't want it to end up slogging out. So, this is about as far as I'm going to take it. That only took a couple minutes. It is still crisp. It is very crisp, but it's perfect, believe me. Once you heat it up from lunch, at lunchtime, it will be perfect. You don't want to overcook it now. So, off the eye it goes. It is done. Veggies that are delicious. I got two different ways. Steamed, which is steamed ones I just cut off. And look how fun that looks to eat. All those pretty colors. Yum, yum, yum. Yes, it is. But it's not going back on that eye. No, it's not. So, I guess that's all I have to share tonight. I'm going to go and eat my steak. Yeah, isn't it? No, that's a purple cauliflower. You can actually buy cauliflower that's purple. You can. It's really good. Ah, yes. Throw a heart up there then. If I taught you something, give me a heart. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you guys so much for sharing with me tonight. I really appreciated it. I do. I usually cook every day, but I'm not always prepared. But now that I got my cool Granny Cat apron, follow Granny Cat. It's Learn from Granny Cat. I'll share all my special tips with you from now on. Yes, I will. So, I guess we'll end the note on the beautiful steak and on the Granny Cat apron. Okay? Thank you, guys. Thank you for a happy Mother's Day because you came and shared it with me. I like this. Have a great evening. Bye.